Going by that, may we please pray on our own ways, please. May the Almighty answer our prayers. Going by that, we introduce ourselves. That's what the culture demands, so that anywhere we meet, we must be able to identify one another. Joined by my right, he is the Deputy Director General, Head of Administration and Finance, Mr. Modu Jaju. On my left-hand side, you have the Deputy Director General, Kita MCD, Head of HR and Planning. Next to the Deputy Director General, Head of Admin and Finance, you have Commissioner Lamin Sow, commonly known as Jimbo. He's the Operation Commander, a well-known man in the Gambia. So you also have Chief Superintendent down there, Karafatamba. He is the OIC of the Remand Wing. You have ASP Lamin Ojane, who is the IT officer, and I am Superintendent Joseph B. Mendi, the personal assistant to the Director General. Once more, again, I say welcome you all to the Gambia Prison Service, and without much ado, I will call on Keba Saho, who is the CEO of Smiling Coast Clothing Foundation, to tell us the reason why you paid a courtesy call to donate to the Gambia Prison Service. Thank you.
Okay, assalamu alaikum. Like memo be konton na ito ni kontong ala. Mbafala alaikum. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Ya mba ala tentula ba jahila fana. I'm like nimu Smiling Coast Clothing Brand Foundation. Dara diamo man siaba ke dal dafen kuma jama so no mbe fonoje. Bari na diamo bitala melkam olam customer. Kolle atina before mfuta no ta jang. Because natara customer ten tinanu la jam pour kanyem en dingo sam na fina yeah so kadanya alatin to badi nga alatin to kamfana yeah because jammu dolal de melan kom manyina nyanna kanyina jela ade dalbe mu youth solid moment tambe kanaja so wala atina kom like bring a fengol dada nga normally nga short solid branding then nga wafi so then kan percentage bondije kam nga sam na fina dolal. So this time around, you know, na first time to pro ka the other place to pro jang, you know, na sinya for the pro kanajang. So wala na nga initiate like ngana mail to prison center. Nga demanding amin soto nga na fina nje because jang tol na brodal bijan ne ba manual bijan. So nga amira nyantolam kam nga itande galo kam mol mil fanal besu manyine la fana. Yeah, so wala na ti jang fana. Anim fana benna customer mbe tentula mbe jayla. Yeah, because alata kola asabo ka tetel lady. So naman ketelti ndina nun jam pour kanyin tonit. Nga ngani yo sa bari ma keno parbina nga na initiate baro nga clothing plan okay then nga fenso ta je amuru dula tam yalan kom nga nyom funding kel be dam kom ngi ma koy. Ani fana mil fanal bi jang dula manke kom ela nidia wole si jang la nyino le dol si jang. So wala atina kom batu nga nanang demanding min bembulu jang ngana fenang ngadia anam badal final be tentulan bal jail because very nga later sen nang anara nyami alia accept because I prompt nyaw nya barale di mon la time di mon la fana so bal tentulan bal jail ba fla la paraka
ni de diamo no no benna ala kundale ya mo la kundale na ba no le
So atelom the CEO ti ay kuma killing wala kuma fula fojan na mi yalon ko tol be samota komi misalon ko to mal bañol fañol wolle bijang so komi Allah wulo kama ay itandi ko jang moma nyana mina la janna so nsa fo ko CEO abarka bake andum ya fokan fo fananko ila customers wala atinna inata jam because ni fende dani moma sang wobe batandi la bake but alka kodin dinga mun soto ale wole kafun ka na fe nan jang so Mr. Saho abarka bake sign na for Boubacar Jawara, IFM for Molier. Please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Ambe mo be kontona. First of all, ma datila ka ala tentu anin fana mba na keba fana be kontona. Until me access di mo la pour ngana jang. Personal ma access di mo la tina no jang. Yes, atola la ka ko tamani nyana anu albe dogo men fana banko kan. Ba fala la baraka baket. Do tolta jolano ala la bal jolano so fonse duale nga itandi fana ko ngal kala mutale da. Because albe mena fana. It's a very good job. So until under the Smiling Coast Foundation, it's our dream put Gambia put a smile on people's face because more than you than the dunya. And keba for nyame jamudula de miaronko. Imu for ninkedi imanya na kanina jira. Imanya na kanina jira. And that make sure always I tell at the back of your mind. If I nibe kuku kela ebe kekula. Dol moment tambara because dol bega wule nkatani ndiola. Nkana urusama kama. So with the little thing we have coming back, having katisa to the wafi, having sort of percentage, natala profit on try to give it back to the community. That's why we say Smiling Coast Foundation. So in that case, fanang bafala coming after and bafala la parka back. Alemola the chance the mola prum fanangana part play as being patriotic in the Gambia. Because more killing fanamboga bekeno. So funse nyo mako government the mafalanta bekelano. Also, you mark into government funding call, and the fundamental message meant the funding came with another bantage. Multi-day man going funding the African month, no more there is something you can do. It's just that thing, what have you done for your country? Because alle mumo did I fend ke kumokono. Okay, hakil to a and in Lamero and in Kela Alphala, advice of Fananta. Because the Mudin no one let it die. Dol man that lad full, but ala to ala hakilo din to fana na pur nga but the man no men play la no more play. So in that case ala baraka baga ma thank you so much for giving assistance. And all the other part media team of Namba for the baraka. Only na team on baby jan na left and right. More be that time to put an donation or did that. So thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for those words of wisdom, trying to remind every individual, every young youth within this country to be able to mindful, and then you ask yourself, not even before you do something for your country, you must have done it at your home. You must have done it for your family members. Then you think of what you are going to do for your country. This is why most of the time, by the time you will go, you will leave a legacy that will every individual will always remember. So on that note, I will call the Deputy Director, Head of Planning, also to throw his words. Thank you, sir.
Grateful, and I'm very proud to be a Gambian today, because this is the Gambia we want to build. We want Gambian to start thinking, because you need to think, what can I do? My house, my community, the country as a large. Yes, there's something you can do positive to avoid getting into criminality. Yes, it's not everybody behind bars, as you rightly said, is a criminal. Some people are here by mistake, or some people are here by destiny. And that doesn't mean that that's enough for them. They might even get out, become better citizens than you and me. Right? And we don't look at them like that. We as correctional officers, how we look at them is they are on a mission. And whenever the mission is completed, they will give up to society. And under the leadership of my Director General, Ansumana Mane, and the team, the rehabilitation process are going on various aspects, various ways, to help these young men and ladies, life after prison. What is next? That knowledge, that counseling is going, and on a daily basis, we are impacting that in them. If you want to, I mean, to some extent, we say we indoctrinate in them, make sure the mindset, their thinking to change, what do you call thinking to change? Let them think differently, act differently when they're out here. What is life of the prisons? We're reminding them that, we engage in them, make sure they have a career, a life, a planned life after here. How do you do to survive out there without getting into trouble? And as young men forming this kind of association, that my heart is definitely full because this would inspire all the young people behind bars in the streets. If these young people can do it, Sao and the group, yes, we can do it. And this is the way forward for the Gambia. All right. So again, the enabling environment, I will start it. I think I wouldn't conclude without thanking the government, which is His Excellency President Adam Barrow, with my Director General, because they create the environment to make sure young people like you, old people, any kind of this diversity, people to be able to come and deliver and change and help people behind bars. So I must give them the thank you. God bless you.
We also thank you people, seeing the young youths coming up with these particular associations, which is a good move. It will encourage those of us who are in the society before we think of doing one thing or the other that might lead us to be in conflict with the law. It's better we start doing certain things meaningful that can take our nation forward. On that note, I will call on the Deputy Director General, Head of Admin and Finance, to give his statement, and then we conclude this ceremony. Thank you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين. The call that we have been calling for has been answered because it was a rare opportunity before, or years back, so many years back, that people come in to support or supplement in whatever the government is doing in the prisons. We have been calling for people to come and support, and we have seen that the trend is going high. And the most appreciating thing is that our Gambian youths, as the speakers have said here, are coming up to support the government in various institutions. I know donations are not coming to the prisons alone, they're also going to other institutions. But the one coming to these prisons is a special one, especially the one that we have brought. Sometimes people might wonder whether what I have taken to the prison as a donation is small, but it's never small for us. Whatever you brought here, even if you bring a dollar to supplement in what the government is doing, we always appreciate it. So your donation today, honestly, we really appreciate it. And we will encourage you to keep on donating. Not only here, you have other places like Tanka. It's very good. Because if you just think about what the deputy was saying here, Deputy Keta, if we think about what we can do for our nation, I think we can be able to forge ahead in the right direction. But always, if you think about say, okay, now I want the government to do this, our government is not doing that, and you are not doing anything. How would you feel, or how will we be able to reach wherever we want to reach? So this effort, honestly, we really appreciate. We really much appreciate, and we are trying to encourage you guys to continue to work towards this. The donation today is a special one because the item that you brought here is a very key item or a key right that the inmate is supposed to have. Clothing is very, very important. All of us, look at us here. Everybody is wearing something. So likewise, those people who are there, the government is doing whatever it takes to make sure that their uniform and as well as other rights that they're supposed to have in the prison, they are having them. But supplementing is one of the special thing that we also request from you. So as Gambian youths, we will encourage you, as I stated, to continue to working towards development of this nation. We are young, as we feel that we are young, but when are we going to grow up to that level where we feel we can be able to do something for the state? But at this level, it's good. If we begin thinking like this, as the other speakers have said, so that other people can also emulate. That's why we are also covered, because I know people will watch this session. So once they watch, we also expect them to emulate you. Now let's come together. We are not only asking people to come here, prisons, but let's look at other areas where support can come. And then we support the government. Development, we shall reach where we want to reach. So on behalf of the DG and the entire Gambia Prison Service, as well as the inmates, I want to assure you that the donation that we have brought, inshallah, will surely reach the beneficiaries. And then, as I stated, please continue to collaborate with us. Our doors are open. As I stated, it was very rare then sometimes for people to be coming here because of maybe one or two things that they don't understand whether we will accept or not. But we will accept donations, and we have been calling for people to come on board and then support us in developing this place. Once we develop the prisons, as Deputy stated, so many people were here, and when they went out, they were ministers. Some were even vice presidents who were here. So this place doesn't, like, for instance, what Saho stated here, that nobody is good to come here. Everybody can come here. So on that note, I want to thank you so much, and I say welcome to GPS. At any time that you have something to donate, our doors will solely be open. So on behalf of DG and the entire staff and the inmates at large, I just want to say thank you so much for bringing the donation.
Thank you, the Deputy Director General. As an English saying said, a word is enough for a wise. So those of us who are outside, an association like you will encourage us. I know some of us have been doing it, even if we are officers like this. But among ourselves, we also have badges like 2010, 2013, like that. So most of the time we do this. On our own salaries, we contribute some amount of money, and then we look at a certain time where we see that the prisons need these particular things. We buy it and then we donate. Although we don't make it open for people to see outside, but we are doing the same thing. If people are thinking like this and you are coming, we are also sitting here. What are we doing? At our own quarter, we are doing the same thing. All this thing is geared towards what? Collaboration and also nation building. So on that note, Mr. Saho, thank you so much. And your group, as your second speaker said, you are trying so much to put smile on people's face. You know, sometimes we might not know the importance of clothes in our body, but sometimes you yourself, you assess yourself the day in which you put on clothes that are nicely designed and sewn. How do you normally feel? So, Mr. Saho, I think you are doing a great job. So we will continue to pray for your association to go forward. Okay? So during a festive period, also get prepared that people will come, because people will want to see your nice style and whatsoever. You will also endeavor to make your customers happy, because you said it here. It is because of your customers, that's why you are able to bring these things to donate. So on that note, I will draw my curtain here. I say thank you. We started with prayers, we close with prayers, then we go outside there to have a group photo. Thank you so much.
Another round of applause.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much.